And turning now back to that government shutdown, the partial government shutdown, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says that Republicans will not be able to count on Democratic votes to reopen the government. But Democrats remain divided over where the talks to reform ICE will potentially go next. President Trump says those discussions will happen soon.
I got elected for law enforcement, for the border, for the economy, things I've done a great job with. I mean, when you have the lowest crime rate in the history of our country, recorded in 125 years, to be exact, so I've fulfilled so much. We'll have to talk about that over the next 3 days.
Joining you now is South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace. She's a member of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform and a member of the House Armed Services Committee as well. Congresswoman, thank you so much for joining us, for giving us your time on this Sunday afternoon. Greatly appreciate it. Here we are in the midst of a partial government shutdown. The Democrats in the fall said that shutdown, the longer one, much longer, was about health care. This one is about not funding Homeland Security, pushing back on ICE, that sort of thing. Speaker Johnson thinks that potentially that the Republicans will pull this all together and move on as early as Tuesday. We shall see. But I want to get your thoughts on the division and where the two sides could potentially work together. Is there some common ground where Republicans and Democrats might find compromise when it comes to ICE, when it comes to Homeland Security?
Well, we need to find compromise and common ground for the safety of our country, for our citizens, for local law enforcement, federal officers, whether you're in Minnesota or any other state. But President Trump is right. He won on law and order. He has the lowest number of border crossings in American history right now. He won on these issues. But what we also can't have is people being violent with federal officers, people getting harmed in the process, whether it's someone getting shot and killed, et cetera. And I appreciate Tom Homan's visit out to Minnesota to talk to the governor, to talk to Mayor Frey, but make no mistake, defunding DHS or Homeland Security is the same mistake Democrats and the left have made over and over about defunding the police. It didn't work then, it's not going to work now. But what we need to do is come together in a peaceful manner, in a way that's not getting any officer or any citizen harmed in the process.
Absolutely. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said the Democrats want to see dramatic reform, sort of a much broader thing than potentially might be possible. Take a listen.
The one thing that we've said publicly is that we need a robust path toward dramatic reform. The administration can't just talk the talk. They need to walk the walk. That should begin today, not in 2 weeks, today.
You know, Democrats don't have these dramatic numbers. They're not, in the power to make dramatic changes. However, we do have some new Fox News polling that says that 59% of voters say that ICE is too aggressive, and that's up from just the last summer, from July. Your thoughts on where there could be a moment of agreement between Democrats, between Republicans, that might offer some solace to Americans across the country that are concerned about this issue?
Well, I'm very deeply concerned just as a citizen for the safety of other citizens and communities, even with ones that we politically disagree with. I do like the idea that Tom Homan has presented to Minnesota, for example, in that state where violence is at an all-time high, by protesters, by having ICE agents inside prison facilities, inside jails, to make sure that we are deporting the worst of the worst, the rapists, the pedophiles, the murderers. I mean, that's who the left is protesting over. They're protesting over the deportation of child rapists, okay? But having some peaceful way of ensuring that the worst of the worst is deported, that they're not in our country. At the same time, though, we can't listen to mayors like Mayor Wu who say everyone in the world can come to the United States. There's not another country in the world more generous than our country. But there's also no nation that allows just anybody to come over. We can't have terrorists walk across the border or get on a plane here. We have to have rules, we have to have laws, and we have to follow them, including Governor Walz.
And just quickly before I let you go, there's quite a storm that you've been suffering through down there in the Carolinas. We had a chance to talk quite a bit about North Carolina. I wanted to get your thoughts on how things are in South Carolina. How's your community holding up? How's everyone doing?
Well, in the upstate, they've had a tremendous amount of snow and ice. I'm really concerned tonight about icy road conditions. We don't have salt to put on the roads. We have salt air in the ocean on the coast, but we don't have snowplow trucks. We don't have salt to put on the roads. And so I'm just encouraging everyone, if you don't need to be on the road tonight or tomorrow, to be safe out there. Enjoy the time with your kids, making snowmen. Every school will be canceled tomorrow because of the safety issues about being on the road. So enjoy that time with your children and grandchildren, and the sun will be shining very soon.
Oh, let's hope so. Congresswoman Nancy Mace, let's hope that everybody can get back to Washington for a pretty important week. We greatly appreciate your insights today. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.